Hi, it's Schumann, the Master for Living Coach here. Welcome to the 5th episode of my series of videos introducing the 9 Enneagram types. If you don't know what I'm talking about, then you may want to go back to the first video in this YouTube playlist in which I give an introduction. Today I'm going to cover the Enneagram type 4, the intensive creative. Type 4s bring us a world full of beauty, emotions, depth, and fantasy. They're at the search for meaning. They love expressing their individuality and authenticity. They're often deeply attuned to emotions, creative, and sensitive. All Enneagram types also have development areas, and for the intensive creative, one of those is that they can over-associate with their emotions and life stories. This can sometimes make them dramatic, moody, and impractical. Sometimes they're stuck in their own victim stories and catastrophize life events and worries. A type 4 can be emotionally tormented, struggling with such emotions as self-doubt, self-loathing, shame, and anger. This may make them susceptible to depression, and others may experience them as too intense. The pattern of each Enneagram type is driven by a core motivation. And this goes back to our childhood, where we back then created a strategy that we thought would help us get what we wanted, to be loved and to be safe. The strategy of an intensive creative is to be special, to be individual, to be authentic. And they want to do this by any means. That's quite different from a type 1, the strict perfectionist who wants to be perfect, or a type 3, the competitive achiever who wants to be the best. These things are really secondary for an intensive creative. For them it is about being special by any means, and that could be through the depth of their emotions, through their creativity, or through their victim stories. Each Enneagram type has a specific trap that they tend to fall into. The type 4 wants to be loved, but what's in the way of them experiencing the love is that at a deep level they feel that they are unworthy of love. Also, because they over-associate with their emotions and life stories, they can sometimes create unnecessary and unhealthy drama in their relationships. And as the type 4 defines the uniqueness, which is so important to them, through their deep emotions and through their life stories, it can be quite difficult for them to let go of them and move on. Who would they be without their life stories and without their drama? In their view, they might be ordinary, and that's what they fear most. In Enneagram coaching, each type has a specific growth journey, because the whole idea is not just to understand your pattern, but also finding ways to grow beyond them. And I'm going to talk about this in more detail in a separate video. For the Enneagram type 4, some of this journey involves learning to love yourself and to let go of some of those dramatic life stories. A type 4 would also benefit from modeling some of the ways of being of a type 1, the strict perfectionist, and through that learning to create some distance between themselves and their emotions and becoming more disciplined. They would also benefit from bringing in some of the traits of a Enneagram type 2, the compassionate helper, being more positive, compassionate, and supportive, and shifting their focus from their internal world to the needs and feelings of others. If you're not curious what your Enneagram type is, you can take the test online now. There's a link here in the video, bit.ly/Enneagram Coaching, and on this site you will find out more information about Enneagram coaching and how to take the test. There's lots more to learn about the Enneagram types and Enneagram coaching. We only scratched the surface here. Alternatively, email me at info@hansschumann.com. I would love to hear from you. Otherwise, see you in the next video. Bye!